I've been sitting here thinking about how I'm going to do this, but I'm just going to speak from the heart and hopefully get all my thoughts out there and with little edits because I want this to be as clear, concise, and as honest as possible. So, you guys know me, King Narakami. I make Atlas content. My channel is mostly focused around Atlas content, but today's a little bit different. As a lot of you may know, I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Yu-Gi-Oh has been a part of my life since I was a little kid. It's probably, other than pro wrestling, probably the number one thing that has stuck with me my entire life. And unfortunately, this morning, Yu-Gi-Oh creator Kazuki Takahashi passed away during a snorkeling incident. And it's just terrible, and it's been eating at me all day. I can't stop thinking about it. I woke up early this morning, saw the news, and just couldn't get back to sleep. So, what I wanted to do today, instead of, mope about it and be sad, is that I want to share why Yu-Gi-Oh means so much to me and so much to others. So you guys can have a clearer idea of how much it does mean to me. If you're only here for the Atlas content, you can go and click off the video. No harm done. I might lose a few subscribers over this, but I just got to get this off my chest. I need to process what happened. So, ever since I was a kid, Yu-Gi-Oh has been a very big passion of mine. Whether it's the anime, collecting some manga, or the card game itself, or the video games. I've always loved every single form of Yu-Gi-Oh media. I've always consumed it. It's always been a part of me. I can remember when I was a little kid, me and my sister, that's one common interest we shared together. We would always trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards, play the game, with our made-up rules, of course, because as a kid, no one knew the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh. We would watch it together. We watched the movie so many times together. We would play the video games together. I mean, I just have so many fond memories of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not just from the anime, but the anime is really what stuck with me for my whole life. I love the cards. I just recently got back into the card game with the release of Master Duel, which is an amazing game. I love it so much. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just like that thing to me that's just like, it's my rock. It's something I always come back to. Sometimes I'm more into it than other times, especially with Master Duel and everything. I started to get a deck in real life again and go to tournaments and stuff, and it's been a blast. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is something I hold near and dear to my heart. I've connected with so many people around me with it. It's just such an amazing franchise. I have all the DVDs. I have almost all the manga. I have every Blu-ray release. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 5Ds, or any game, I absolutely love. And to hear the news of Mr. Takahashi's death is just awful and eating at me. So, I gotta say, one of my favorite things to do as a kid was play Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games as well. I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Masters 2006 was my go-to GBA game. For some reason, as a kid, I couldn't comprehend on how to make a great deck or anything, so I just stuck with the Dark Magician deck. And always played with that, but that game, I still play it every now and then. I have it on my Steam Deck. I just played it yesterday. For a GBA game, it's a lot of fun, but Yu-Gi-Oh's more than just video games and anime. It's about bringing people together. You can see that through the themes of Kazuki Takahashi's manga and everything that he reads. Yu-Gi-Oh is about getting together with other people, showing your passions, and never letting yourself look the other way from them. Being true to yourself and everything. Kazuki Takahashi always believed that. Kazuki Takahashi always believed in having fun, And he's just such an inspiration for many people. His art style was just so unique. I loved it so much. It was just... Yu-Gi-Oh! Has, even today, I still connect with some of my friends through Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, we may duel some, look at each other's cards, we may play Master Duel online, or we may play EDO Pro. Kazuki Takahashi really made something extremely special that people all over the world can love. The point of this video isn't to be a downer. The point of this video isn't to, get clicks. This video is not going to be monetized. And I'm sure not even an eighth or a tenth of my subscriber count really cares about what I have to say about Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's important to me. It's always been important to me. I love it so much, and I have a lot of emotions running through me right now. He just made something that has been sticking with me for my entire life. I love it to death. I know others that love it as well. I remember one time when I was a kid, I used to read Shonen Jump, that publication and everything, Shonen Jump. Mostly just to get the cards, but I also wanted to read the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga as well. And I remember one time there was a Q&A session that Shonen Jump was doing. And you can mail in your question, and Kazuki Takahashi might answer it in a few issues or something. I remember writing down a message to him, thanking him for everything, and also asking about Yugi and Tea's relationship, if they ever got together after the series and everything. I was a little kid, kind of cringe, but I really hope that my words reached Mr. Takahashi, because his words still echo to me throughout my entire life. Mr. Takahashi, thank you so much for creating a wonderful franchise full of such memorable characters and moments that have stuck with me and with everyone else throughout all of these years. I cannot thank you enough for everything. You are my hero. Thank you, Kazuki Takahashi. I hope to see you and meet you one day. I'll see you later.